Hello, everybody, and welcome to the new episode of Is It Good or Isn't It? Today I'll be taking a look at Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Yeah, we know how that went. Yeah. So is Friday the 13th, the final chapter, good enough to get the remarkable 5-star rating? Let's get into the movie. Ooh. Sorry. Yeah. And also in this movie, Jason's played by the late, great Ted White, who lived to be 97. I thought he would have made it to 100. And Roger Corman also died last year. Ted White died, I think, 3 years ago, I think it was. Rest in peace. So yeah, now let's get into the movie. Hey, Corey Feldman's in this movie. Corey! Sorry. Now, on the other hand, there is some good stuff in here. The fact is, I just don't like that Jason was killed by a kid. Really? A kid, Tommy Jarvis, killed him by sticking a machete in his head. That ends up killing him? That one woman stuck an axe in his arm. Like halfway in his arm. That one woman stuck an axe, I think, in the side of his head. Remember that that Negan woman, or whatever the fuck her name is, from the second movie? Or the third movie? Remember she jabbed the axe in his head? Yeah. She jabbed an axe in his head. And that didn't kill him. But then a machete fucking kills him? So yeah, human Jason is dead. That's how the movie ends. The movie does have some pretty good kills in it. Let's not forget Crispin Glover's in it. He did a pretty damn good job in the movie. He was funny in this movie. Hey, have you seen the corkscrew? That scene was like, what the fuck? And I think this movie came out, I think, a year or maybe the same year as Back to the Future. Well, probably not the same year. I think it came out like a couple years before Back to the Future came out. So yeah, Crispin Glover was also in Back to the Future. He was also in the two Charlie Angels movies, I believe. Yeah, he was that hair guy. Yeah, who, I guess he wasn't really a bad guy in the first movie, and then in the second movie he ends up helping them, but he was still like, he was fucking crazy in that movie. But yeah, um, yeah, and it was pretty damn cool. It was a good movie, and the deaths in it were awesome. And I mean, so yeah. And the director, he was, from what I heard, he was kind of an asshole. And Ted White actually went off on him and was like, if you don't take this girl out of this cold ass lake, and get her to warm up, I'm not gonna do this movie anymore. So yeah, and so yeah, Ted White ended up threatening to quit they wouldn't put if they wouldn't cut that scene. So they ended up cutting. The woman got pneumonia and ended up losing her voice for a while. That poor woman. So yeah, she got pneumonia, but she didn't die. I think it was mild pneumonia. I think it was, or something like that. But yeah. So let's get into it. Is it good enough to get the remarkable 5-star rating? let's get out of it. We are treated with multiple killings, some good killings, including some let's just see my favorite scene is when the corkscrew scene, the scene of the guy getting stabbed in the back of the head with the, and he's like, and I think he's by a projector, and he's like, I think that was in this movie, and the guy getting his head crushed in the shower. That scene was so fucking tight. He was like, he was also in a movie called The Power of Matthew Starr, I think it was. I think that was the name of the movie, The Power of Matthew Starr. He was in that movie, which also had the girl from the second Friday the 13th movie in it. The girl that played the main character. That girl was fucking cute. And she still looks cute today. Well, anyways, yeah. So, I'll give Friday the 13th the final chapter. I'll give it 4.5 stars. Yeah, I'll give it 4.5 stars and 2 thumbs up. So, yeah, 4.5 stars, 2 thumbs up. I would definitely check out Friday the 13th, the final chapter, if I was you. It's a good movie. Remember, it's not a terrible film. It's a great film to watch. Remember to like and subscribe. Peace out. And this has been the Son of the Maniac. Yep.